Happy New Year from Gypsy and the whole Broken Dolly TV crew. It's finally a new year, and this year in the Asian lunar calendar, it is the year of the ox, which is great for me because my Asian zodiac sign is the ox. That's the year that I was born, 1985. In February is when the official lunar calendar switches over for the year of the ox to start, so I am so excited for that because I'm so tired of all of the mayhem of 2020, and this is my year, y'all. So in honor of that, I decided to start this new challenge. I haven't seen anything like this anywhere online, so if something like this exists already, well then I don't know about it, but let's revive it if it does, and if it doesn't, then here we go. Today, I wanted to share with you guys this really fun challenge idea that I had. This is the Broken Dolly New Year's Challenge. I will be tagging some people at the end, so I'm just gonna explain to you what the challenge is. It's basically our New Year's resolutions for doll collectors, your resolutions revolving around your collection and your dolls. And if you are actually a doll tuber, then this would also apply to your channel and your social media accounts. I'm gonna explain the rules for you guys, and I'm so excited to share my portion of this challenge. The purpose of this challenge is for us to list our doll collecting related goals for 2021 that we would like to accomplish. And the deadline for posting your tag is gonna be January, what's the last day of January? I don't know, 30th, 31st? I don't even know, you guys. Whatever the last day of January is, that's the deadline. And of course, for fun, you guys can go on past January to post your resolutions. They can be late, but officially it's the last day of January. There are no limits of how long your list can be. It could be one resolution, it could be 20, whatever you want to do. You have to tag your other social media friends who are doll collectors as well. And when you make your posts, try to tag us in your posts because I want to see you guys' responses. And for those of you with really awesome posts, I'll be sure to shout you guys out in our future videos coming up, just so that other collectors who maybe missed your post can see what you guys posted. And if you are a doll tuber or if you have a YouTube account, if you make a video, be sure to title your video similar to the way that this video is titled so that other people can find it easy and watch your video. And leave us a comment so that we can come over and watch it too.
Down, can you really hold me down? Baby, baby, hold me down. Will you really hold me down? My baby, hold me.
So before I start, I'm going to give you guys my list of people that I'm tagging. Some of these people are on Instagram, some of these people are on YouTube, and some of you are on both. So I'm not gonna differentiate which username goes with which account, but you know your own account name. So I'm just gonna list you guys, and then if you see this and you wanna participate, then go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna start with Kendra from Seasonal Frostbites. What's up, Frosty? I'm tagging Tevin the Toy Guy. I'm tagging Jake Smith, one of our old subscribers that I just newly discovered, and I freaking love his YouTube channel. He's so funny. I'm tagging Kenny Doll from Instagram and YouTube, and Dolly Llama. I'm tagging Jen's Dollhouse, Missy Kelsey, and as a bonus, I'm gonna tag Erica, Cutie Erica, but I know she's so busy. She has a huge popping off Instagram to maintain, so I'm not gonna be upset if she doesn't have time to do this tag, but it's just for fun. And I'm also tagging Maxine Andrew, one of our YouTube subscribers. And as an added bonus, I'm tagging you. Yes, you, viewer, insert name here. I'm tagging all of you because I'm really interested. Any of you guys who want to participate, you're totally welcome to do it, and I so want to see you guys' responses, like, so bad. Okay, so here is my list. I tried to keep it about 10 items, and I'll just go through and list what I have. My list is not in any particular order, by the way. One of my resolutions is to acquire my #1 Grail male Barbie doll to my collection. And I almost got them, but something went wrong, so I didn't end up getting them. But I would love to this year, and I would tell you guys who my grail is, but I can't because I don't want to jinx myself, so I have to shh until I get them. All right, the next thing is that I want to figure out what the solution is to some of my male dolls who do not have articulated bodies but have the brown skin tones, I'm so frustrated because they're just floating heads right now, and I really love their heads, so I would love to see them on articulated bodies. My next goal is to share with you guys a very easy tutorial on how to fix the neck pegs when they break, when you pull the heads off. I do have a solution, but I have to figure out how to capture that on video in such a way that you guys can follow what I'm doing and copy it. So I'm working on that, but I haven't quite perfected how to get this on camera yet. So next, I would love to revive our skit series. This year, we're already developing storylines, but I would like to actually execute them and, you know, have like a finished product for you guys. I know you've heard me say this a million times. I'm very scarce for space in our apartment here. So we have to get so creative about working with the small space that we have, because I don't have the layout to just pull all these props and dioramas and things out of my stash in order to film a skit. And it takes a lot of work. So I would just love to be able to do that sometime this year. Send me some good vibes. Year of the Ox. Yeah, we done made it. So I hope that that's going to pay off for us. We shall see. I'd love to do a follow-up to this video to check off all the things that I was able to actually accomplish. Another on my list, this one's more like a personal thing. I want to complete naming every single doll that's in my A and B list in my collection.
What a tremendous waste of time. And in fact, I'm not about to let you waste any more of mine.
So those are like my primary dolls that are at the top priority of my collection. I actually did a lot of them already with my label making technique, which so totally helped. I haven't gotten all of them yet, so I want to finish doing that. This goal, I need you guys to help me accomplish. And I know that you will, because you guys have already gotten us this far. So my next goal for our channel is to grow to 20,000 subscribers. And we already have like a few million views total on the channel, but I would of course love for that to get even bigger. I'm really excited about the idea of sharing a community space where other adult collectors can come and chill and talk about whatever we want to talk about and not feel judged, not feel like people think we're crazy. They do think we're crazy, but they can keep that over there, okay? Us over here, we could be crazy together. So help us do that. You can start right now by subscribing, because that's free, and sharing all the videos that you guys like on this channel with your social media friends and groups. Liking and leaving comments, all of that helps. So thank you so much for those of you who are already helping us to reach that goal. Another thing I want to do is create the first custom Barbie doll for my daughter. She likes dolls, but she's not as into Barbies as I am. And despite the fact that I have a bajillion Barbies, she's never like, ooh, can I have them? Oh, can I play with them? Like, she's not like that. She has her own little collection of things that she likes, and they're different types of dolls than what I like, but I would love to create a Barbie that my daughter likes so much that she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play with this one. You feel me? That's one of my goals, because I would love to pass down my love of fashion dolls to my daughter, and maybe if I can find a way to make them appealing to her, then that will open up a door for her. Because what am I gonna do with all my Barbies when I die, you guys? Somebody has to inherit them, right? Another thing I would love to do is to organize a Dolly meetup in my region. Right now, we're in the Tacoma, Washington area, and I don't know how much longer we're going to stay out here. I would love to stay here much longer because my family is out here on my Korean side, and I spent like 20 years away from them, so I would really love to be able to stay here longer so my children can continue to benefit from having their Korean family nearby. So assuming we're able to do that, I would just love to have a meetup this year in Washington State with some of our Dolly friends that live in this region, and also to be able to meet some of our viewers who live in this region and socialize. I think that would be so much fun, but because of COVID and all this nonsense, I don't know how feasible that's gonna be, but I really hope and I wish that I could do that. The next one I want to do is a doll tube collab with other doll tubers and social media influencers in the doll community. And this is something I've been wanting to do for years, to be honest, but the culture of collaborations is not as strong as it used to be on YouTube. So it's more challenging now to do it, and you have to be like so clever about it. But whether it's directly or indirectly, I would just love to do more collabs with people. And this is kind of a way that I'm circumventing doing it directly by doing a tag so that you guys can do it on your own time. Even though the tag idea is my idea, you don't have to necessarily interact with me directly in order to do this and participate. So this was my way of trying to do this. So if you guys post your own answers, then you will have helped me accomplish this goal. Thank you. Okay, and then the last thing on my goals list is, of course, involving my son, Ginu. Ginu is 15 years old. He has been doing art for a long time, since he was a child. I did not teach him how to draw. Ginu actually has a lot of artists in our family on both sides. So he probably inherited his artistic ability from like a combination of family members. But most of the family who's good at drawing, we don't really take it that serious. Like it's not like a passion, we just can draw. Ginu, it's a passion for him. Like the way I'm into dolls, that's how Ginu is into drawing. He's a self-taught artist. He does digital art, he does art by hand. All the graphics that you see on our dolls' clothing, like the ones that these guys are wearing back here, Ginu hand draws them and then he digitizes them. I had never taught him how to do this stuff. He just figured it out on his own. I'm so impressed. And when he was little, he was like, Mom, how do I become an artist professionally? You know, and that's really a tricky question for a lot of parents that have children who are into arts. Like for me, it was performing arts, acting and singing. My parents didn't know how to guide me so that I could actually do something with that professionally. And then I got pregnant really young with Ginu. So I just kind of gave up on that whole path. But I do it as a hobby just for fun. And I know what that feels like for your dream of being able to use your talent to reach other people and express yourself and to do it at a professional level. There's just this burning yearning inside of you as an artist to be able to do that. And in society, we need artists. They're like our unofficial therapists kind of. And I feel like it's such an uncharted path for artists to do this professionally. We don't really have a society that's built on guiding artistic people into an avenue where they can make money off of their art. It's more like go to college, get a degree, go be a teacher, go be a lawyer, go work at Walmart for the rest of your life. You know, if you move your way up the chain and become a manager, woohoo, good for you. But you're always at the mercy of those jobs to keep you hired and keep them happy in order for you to continue moving up the ladder. I don't want that for Ginu, and I feel like his talent would completely go to waste if that was a path that he decided to just go down because life says it's not practical for him to become an artist professionally. So the only way I know to help him is to open every door that I can in order for him to accomplish this goal now while he's still young, so that it'll be easier for him to pursue this as an adult. You guys who are grown, y'all know what I'm talking about. Your youth just goes to waste when you look back at your life and you're like, wow, so many barriers that I let get in my way when I could have focused on this thing and like really pursued it and probably went a lot further with it than I am because life just caught up to me and I had to pay my bills. So it's so tragic when I see that, and I myself went through that, my husband went through that, and we don't want our kids to go through that. So we're trying to build this atmosphere for our children to pursue their artistic ability as far as they can go. Whatever we can do to help them, that's what we want to do. So I'm hoping that you guys who understand that about artistry, and you know, we have a huge art community here in Dolliverse as well, because a lot of us are customizers, repainters, we sew for our dolls, we craft for our dolls. Some of us are like just incredibly talented, and I think that being part of the Dolliverse community really helps to bring that out of us, and we can express it so much freer because we're not being judged by this outside world. It's like, ew, you want to make little furniture, little miniature furniture for dolls? Why? You know what I'm saying? He's gotten to the stage now where he's taught himself how to sew, and he sewed himself some Korean traditional clothing inspired pieces that he's been working on. He just taught himself how to do this, you guys. It's crazy. Like, Gino has Asperger's too, and his mind is just, it's very similar to the way that my mind worked when I was a kid. And it's like, I don't know, it's like puzzle pieces he's putting together in his head to get the results that he wants. I'm just so impressed. This is not because he's my kid. It's like, I can't even believe he's related to me sometimes, because I'm like, well, how did you figure out how to do that? So that's definitely a top goal for me, is to help Gino to launch his potential career as an artist. Any way that we can do that, that's what we're trying to do. And I really appreciate all of you guys who are being supportive and encouraging. And I welcome you guys to support him further by checking out our merch shop, which is filled with 100% designs that Genu has created. Some of them he just came up with off the top of his head. Some of them were inspired by other influences outside of Dolliverse, and some of the stuff is actual custom orders that me and Adonis gave to him for images that we wanted. So it's like a mixture of everything, but it's just amazing to see what this kid's brain is coming up with. Yeah, so those are really cool, unique designs that are original designs, only available through Broken Dolly TV. You can go ahead and click on the merch shop icons below to take you over to the merch shop. We'll also have doll clothing available soon to match with our dolls. So you should be able to get clothes and items through the merch shop, but if you really love those images, we will be duplicating them onto the dolls' clothing in smaller scale so that you can dress your dolls like you. That's the challenge. The Broken Dolly New Year's challenge. I want to see your responses, y'all. I'm going to see what's on your list. Like and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment because I want to know if you're going to participate. Okay, so I could be looking for you. And if you're on social media, you can follow us on Instagram. You can contact us on Instagram. You can DM us. You can tag us. You can comment. And we will see your post. And if you're over here on YouTube, go ahead and leave me a comment when you post yours so I can come over and watch it and big you up on the channel, y'all. Okay? I hope everybody has fun with this challenge. I'll try to think of some other challenges and tags that we can do for fun throughout the year. So look out for that. I don't know why I'm so hyped, you guys. I feel like this is going to turn into like lots of moments where sarcastic Nadim back there, who is aka Delpinder at Integrity Toys, he's just going to be popping up on the screen like just getting real smart with me. But whatever, I see it coming. I see it coming, Nadim. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Gypsy and you're you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Shout out to my Year the Ox babies. Thumbs up if you also are born in the year of the ox. What? Born in the year of the ox. What? Guys, I'm not into all this zodiac stuff. I'm not superstitious. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. But it's just for fun, okay? All right, love you guys. See you later. Have a Dolly day.
Don't have the energy, no.